Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is November 12th, 2014. We're going to start the day off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You'll see that the futures are trading lower by about $8 right now to $20.28.5 per contract. So we got a little dip in the market this morning. The markets have been soaring and roaring. They're very, very overbought either way. So to see a little bit of a pullback today is really not unusual. We are seeing a nice little dip. Futures are down $8 this morning. NASDAQ futures are down about 13 points at the moment, and we'll see where this market goes today. But to see a pullback really wouldn't be out of the norm. We really should see a pullback at this stage of the game. Every day the market goes up and up, and the complacency is really just at all-time high levels once again. So we'll see if we do get more of a pullback. European markets are selling off today as well. We do have the German DAX, which is probably the most important index in Europe, down about 1.4%. So again, Europe is coming under pressure. It looks like the banks are the cause. And first thing we're going to do today is start off with the banks. It looks like the news out of, well, this news came out actually yesterday afternoon. But the big news right now is that a bunch of banks have been fined, I think a total of $3.4 billion for manipulating the currency market. So I guess it's just cost of business. It looks like UBS, HSBC, Citigroup, JP Morgan Chase, and the Royal Bank of Scotland were all fined a total of $3.4 billion. I suppose other banks could come under more pressure too, but again, those big ones right there, the five that I mentioned, they were fined a total of $3.4 billion in a probe marking them as currency manipulators. So again, we'll see how if that affects the markets. If you take a look at JP Morgan, which I believe is the most important bank stock, that's trading at $60.77, closed at $61.37. Generally, when the news is out like this, it's usually the stock is really done going down, but I'm not sure if this is completely over yet, so be a little bit careful. I do like JP Morgan as a trade around $57 today if it got down there, so $57.15, $57.13, right around there. I think you can trade JP Morgan on the long side. I'm not sure it will even get down there. Right now it's only at $60.77. But keep the bank stocks on the radar. We will be looking at them today as potential trades. So once again, bank stocks are in play. Let's take a look at some other stocks in the news today. FOSL is one of the names. The stock closed yesterday at $103.73. It spiked all the way up here above 120 yesterday. Right now settling in around $114.18. I have levels already worked out for this equity, so again, come over to the intraday stock chat room, take a 7-day free trial, and we'll look to play Fossil today. Yesterday, if you watched the video, we had two stocks that I gave you levels on, Caesar Entertainment and VSLR, Solar Stock. Both levels played out perfectly. A lot of the members made money in both of those names just simply by watching this video. So again, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat, and we'll show you everything that we're doing each and every day. Next stock I want to bring up today is Macy's. Now Macy's is trading up a little bit. Stock closed at $58.59. It is now trading at around just underneath $60. The news here on Macy's, a pretty big one. It looks like they cut their full year forecast. So Macy's cut their full year forecast. Not that the market cares. Market is buying the stock right now. They also missed their street estimates. But either way, the stock is trading higher, and that's why we look at charts, and we really don't care about the news. Now, I will say this much. If Macy's rallies up from here, and I don't really expect it, but if it does, it can go to around the $62.50 level, maybe $62.40, around that area. That would be maximum for today. But if it sells off, if the stock does sell off, there'll be a very good buying opportunity around $54. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but if it does happen, keep Macy's on watch at $54. And again, if it rallies higher from here and the stock is up, $62.34 would be its maximum upside, maybe $62.50 in that vicinity. There is some more news on Susquehanna. SUSQ is the ticker symbol. It looks like I think they have a deal here with BB&T, so I think that is the news coming out of this one. Again, be a little bit careful. Check that news out. But it does seem like they have some type of a merger or agreement with BB&T Bank. I did see that earlier, so keep that on the radar. I'm just trying to look for it right now. If that is the case, let me see right here. Just bear with me. But if that is the case, then there's not much we want to do with it. Yeah, let's take a look here. So it looks like, yeah, BB&T is going to try to buy Susquehanna. So you don't want to short this, okay? You don't want to short it. It is up on that news. It looks like the deal is not done, but there's really no reason to get in front of it. Okay, leave it alone. It looks like BB&T is going to try to buy Susquehanna bank shares. And we'll just see how it plays out. If you own Susquehanna, the way to play it is to simply trail your stop loss. If you do not own it, don't do anything. Just leave it alone. The deal's over. Maybe they bid it up a little bit. Maybe there's a bidding war. That's why you want to trail your stop loss. But there's not much else we want to do with it. Let's take a look at CSIQ. This is Canadian Solar. The stock is trading higher today. Right now it is trading at $32.90. It closed at $31.47. I will have gap levels for this one today in the intraday stock chat, so come on over, take a 7-day free trial. You'll see everything that we're doing there. Let's take a look at SJM, which is JM Smucker. Stock right now is trading at $98. It closed at $104.75. I will have gap levels for this stock as well, and I'll post them up in the intraday stock chat right at 9 o'clock in the morning. So again, another equity that will be in play today for us will be JM Smucker, ticker symbol SJM. Let's take a look at SeaWorld. I'm not sure what the news is on SeaWorld, but it can't be good. Stock closed at $18.60. Stock is trading now at $17.40. Looking at this equity, I am seeing a little bit of minor support around $16.50. So keep that on the radar today. Other than that, we'll have to look at this once the market opens. We'll see what it does. So again, come on over to the chat room. We've got a lot of stocks in play today. Let's take a look at Beazer Homes. BZH is the ticker symbol. You're going to see here the stock is trading at around $20 a share. Closed at $19.25. It was a little bit higher. I will have gap resistance levels for Beazer Homes today, and I'll put those up in the chat room as well. Let's take a look at Dow Chemical. Looks like they're going to do a share buyback. They also raised their dividend. Stock right now is trading at $50.15. I'm seeing a lot of resistance at $52. So again, give this a slight upside bias to 52. When it gets to $52, I don't think there's any more upside in this equity today. Be very, very careful. They did a share buyback. I believe they also raised their dividend. That's causing the stock to jump a little bit. But I see a ton of resistance at $51.95, $52, right in that vicinity, give or take 5 cents. I don't think there's a lot more upside from there. Looking at the gold market this morning, you're seeing that gold right now is trading up about $3.20 to $1,166 an ounce. Let's go over to the GLD. GLD is trading right at 112.11. This is basically right where it closed yesterday. It closed at 112.04, so not a lot of movement in the GLD, but nonetheless you are getting a slight little uptick in gold futures. Let's go over to the oil market. Oil is getting pounded today, down about 76 cents on the session already. Right now, light sweet crude is trading down to $77.18 a barrel. That is not a pretty picture. Let's take a look at the USO. USO is trading at $29.30. It closed at $29.42. A little bit of support down here, but be very careful with the oil market. If oil breaks, and I do think it's possible that it can go lower, that is not going to be a pretty picture, and you're going to want to be careful. But again, we'll cover all of this and more in the intraday stock chat. And once again, come on over, take a 7-day free trial, see what it's all about, test drive it. Today is a Tuesday. We got more volume in here. We got a lot more volatility, and should lead us to some good opportunities. So I think that's what we're looking at today. Right now, futures are trading down about 7.5 to 8 points. Not a big dip, but nonetheless, it is dipping a little bit from an overbought condition on the daily chart, and we'll see where this market goes today. But again, take a 7-day free trial. Come on over to the stock chat room and see everything that we're doing. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.